Hey everyone, today I'm doing some commentary on coalition sniping from a recent combat mission I played in Medal of Honor Beta on PC. I'm just going to be talking through some of my gameplay and offering up some tips and strategies on what I think is successful sniping. You can see in this first objective I'm just kind of hanging back. My main goal is to keep enemies out of the ruins on the right and also watch the street and make sure nobody's rushing the objective when we're trying to take it or something like that. You have to be careful on the left there. There's a hill that the Taliban can come over and they can pick you off by climbing up on those rocks, but I'm not too worried about that because I can see that our assault team is already in the ruins and they're drawing a lot of fire, so I know that they've got the attention of the entire enemy team right now, so I'm not too worried about it. You can see I'm kind of watching over this back area. There's a spawn back there, and a lot of times enemies are going to come out and just crouch behind the rock and try to like camp the street or the objective and stuff, so I'm just kind of clearing them out as well. Like that guy, he just came out and crouched down. You can see my assault team is deep into the ruins, so they really don't need too much of my help right now, so I'm just kind of hanging back. I can hear the sirens going for the charges, so I know we have this objective wrapped up and I'm just kind of waiting to move on. I'm not going to advance or anything because I know that they're doing fine without me. For the second objective, my main goal is to take out other snipers that are going to be up in these rocks and make sure that they're not getting shots off at the assault team. I'm also going to use this time to build up my score chain because we're going to need some heavy air support on later objectives, so I really want to use this time to kind of pad my score and get some good rewards going. There's a little spawn area back up on that platform, and you can see there's a bunch of guys coming out, and then they just crouch behind the rocks, so it's kind of a shooting gallery, but I'm kind of waiting to take my shot because I don't want to give away my position until I know I can get somebody. Because then I'll have like 3 guys firing at me, and that's no good. I just reached my second score chain tier, and I chose match ammo instead of rocket strike. The rocket strike isn't really too powerful, and I don't get too many kills with it. And match ammo is great because it gives you more power on your bullets, and it allows you to get one-shot kills by hitting them in the chest and not just the head. So it's super important for snipers to get match ammo. And it also gives match ammo to all your teammates as well that are around you. Now I have the Hellfire missile or the defense shield kill streaks right now, and I don't choose either of them, mainly because the defense will add this nasty glare to your scope and it's like almost impossible to see, and I hate it. The Hellfire missile, I'm a little too far away to deploy that, and it's just going to end up kind of in the riverbed, and I won't be able to control it too well from back here. And I only need 12 more points to my next score chain reward, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to get a nice headshot and get to my next reward, which is the strafing run. I got a nice kill there, but it wasn't a headshot, so I still need more points. Alright, I have the strafing run now, but we just moved on to the next objective. Our assault teams are doing really well, so before I just run over there to take up positions to snipe the bunker, I'm just going to kind of look around in the rocks, make sure nobody's lagging behind. A lot of times enemy players will lag behind in the rocks or in a hiding place and let the coalition snipers set up, and then they'll come out and flank them. So I just like to make sure that nobody's back there before I run over. Now here I have the strafing run ready, but I kind of want to get a lay of the land and see where the enemies are. If I see anybody bunched up or anything, then I can send the strafing run through there, but I don't really see anybody, so I'm just going to send it straight down the middle. The strafing run comes straight at you from back to front, so wherever you aim, it'll just kind of come towards you and take out everything from the back of their base up to the front of their base. And you can see that earned me my airstrike as well, so I'm going to do the same thing with the airstrike since I'm not really seeing too many of their guys out there. They may all just be in the bunkers or whatever, but I'm just going to send this down there to see if I can get some extra kills here. So I got a couple kills, and you can see that I got my cruise missile now, so I head down, pick up some ammo on the way, and set up to fire the cruise missile into the bunker and clear out their team so we can capture this objective. I'm just about set up to do it, but then I hear the siren going off, and so I know the charges are set, and so I don't want to waste my cruise missile if we already have the objective. So I decided to kind of just hang back here, maybe try to get a couple kills or whatever, but mainly I'm just kind of waiting for the charges to go off so I can move up to the next objective. And there you can see it went off, and so now I'm just going to scan the area again, make sure there's no enemies hiding in the rocks ready to flank me. You can see we have a Bradley and a few assault troops up there, so I'm not really worried about enemies lingering around. So I'm just going to go ahead and run up to the next objective. Now I have my cruise missile here. I really want to deploy this and help us get the roadblock really quickly, but I'm just not going to run straight out there. I want to kind of check out the situation. You can see we're under fire. They know we're back here, so I'm not just going to pop out. I'm just going to kind of see what's going on first. See if I can maybe pick off a few before I get in there. Seems like we're doing okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to make my advance up to the front line so I can deploy this cruise missile and take the roadblock. It's kind of like the Hellfire. You have to be kind of close if you want to get a good shot off with it, so you don't, because you don't have that much control, so you don't want to have to steer it a lot. You just want to kind of drop it down in there. So I'm kind of moving up to the front lines, trying to find a good spot behind a nice rock or something that I can set this thing off. That's definitely not a good spot because there's that window right there. I figured this is as good a place as any, so I go ahead and drop it here and just try to clear out the enemy troops around the roadblock. You can see, I mean, I don't have to steer it much because it's pretty much straight down. Now you can see I killed myself, and I was really surprised at that. I didn't think I was close enough to get killed, but that's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice in order to take the roadblock, and shortly after I spawn here, I hear the sirens going off, and so I know that my cruise missile pretty much cleared out the enemy team, and we were able to capture the objective as a result. So I'll happily sacrifice myself if it means we can take that objective. Now I'm just kind of hanging back and waiting for them to, I heard the sirens going, so I was waiting for the charges to go off. There I just chose to activate UAV. The mortar strike is kind of useless in my opinion, and UAV gives you an extra 20 points, so I just go ahead for that. I was going to run up and take a shot at this at their back building there, but you can see my teammate just got wasted, so I'm kind of cautious here because I want to know if there's a sniper waiting for me or whatever. I'm not sure if an assault troop got him or what, so I just want to make sure I'm safe. I took out that tree there, and that tree, without that there, gives me a line of sight into that back building. A lot of times they'll spawn in the back there and then run and peek behind that corner, and so you can usually get a lot of kills by just kind of sitting here and waiting for them to poke their heads out, but nobody's really active there. It doesn't look like much is going on, so I'm going to run up to the front line here and help out my teammates take the AA nest. Not really sure what the situation is, so I'm kind of just peeking around the corner and taking out enemies as I can. I just got match ammo again, so even though I'm closer now to the action, I still want match ammo because that's just, I think, a huge advantage for a sniper. You can see we're taking some fire, and I'm not sure where it's coming from, so I'm kind of letting my assault troops run up there, since they'll probably have a better chance of dealing with it. I thought he was peeking around the AA building, but then I later found out this guy is actually on the roof, and I don't see him until I actually just run out in the open here. So I'm lucky I didn't get killed here. One of my assault guys got him, so that's good. He's gone. I'm going to run up to one of my favorite little spots here. It's behind this little rubble wall here. There's a nice little hole through the bricks, and it allows you to kind of see Taliban as they run around the corner just like that, and you can get some good shots off. I mean, you're so close that you don't even have to hold your breath. You can just go ahead and fire and you'll be fine. You'll kill them pretty much all the time. And you can see we got a lot of guys getting up there, so I'm just kind of helping them get in the building, giving them support where I can. And if I happen to get some kill streaks, you know, I can send those in as well, but I'm just kind of hanging back and killing enemies as they run out. You can see we have a lot of guys up there, so now I'm going to advance and try to get an angle into the back area, which is just away from the spawn area of the Taliban. But then we kind of lose ground, so I end up retreating a little bit. At this point I get my Hellfire. I'm close enough to fire the Hellfire now, so I go ahead and throw that in there just to get a couple extra kills. And you can see pretty much our entire team is here, and we've taken the objective, so we've won the game at this point. So I just kind of retreat back and wait for it all to end. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this commentary, and of course if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below in the comment section. And I think I ended up going 32-1 for this match, and the one death being my own, so not bad. Thanks for watching.